Welcome. In this video, we're going to look at Pivotal Tracker Workspaces. Workspaces are a way to look at multiple Pivotal Tracker projects all at once and open the various panels from projects and look at them side by side. In order to do that, I'm now on the Pivotal Tracker dashboard, which is usually where you land when you first log in. And up at the top, you'll see that there is projects and then there is workspaces. So by clicking on workspaces, we can view any workspaces that we may have created previously, and we can also create new ones. So I'm going to click on create workspace. And from here, you can give your new workspace a name. So I might want to call this sample workspace. And then I'm going to go ahead and click create. Now you have the option to add projects. So whatever projects that you want to view or search or work with all at once, you can go ahead and add to this workspace. So I'm going to add my Travelicity project and my second Travelicity project, and maybe I want to look at software bugs, and we'll add one more. So now I have 4 projects added, and down at the bottom, I can save the workspace changes. Up here in the upper left corner, you'll see that I have 4 projects in this workspace. And if you click on that grid, you can edit this at a later time. So if you want to remove a project from this workspace, you can click on the red X. If you would like to add additional projects, there's the drop down and you can choose to add more at a future time. I'm going to cancel out of changes, but I wanted you to see how you can edit this later. Currently, we're looking at the current iteration backlog for all of these projects side by side, and I can scroll through them if I would like. You can also do things like drag work from one project to another. So for example, if I want to move this story to another project, I can do that. And if I want to drag it back, I can do that too. Some of the other things that you can do are actually search across multiple workspaces. So for example, if I want to search on a label, I can search on that and actually see that these are an epic that each of these teams are working on, and I can see the status of where all of my teams are. So my first team is going to be done December 1st. My second team is going to be done October 27th. So wow, they're going to be done a lot sooner than this team is. So if we were hoping to get this out in October, clearly we're going to need to help that first team out because they're falling way behind. This team is going to be done October 20th, so not too bad. Not as early as, oh no, October 27th. They're actually going to be done before this one. And then I can look at my 4th team, and they're also going to be done October 27th. So 3 of my teams are on track to get this work done in October. 1 team is quite a bit behind. So maybe I can reassign some of the work that this team is doing and give it to the other teams. And if I scroll down, I can actually see all of the stories that were tagged with that label. If this is something that I want to keep my eye on, I can come up to the menu and I can pin this search. And that way, every time I come into this workspace, this panel is going to be open and I don't have to run that search again. Some other things that we can do within a workspace, I'm going to go ahead and close those current iterations. But speaking of epics, we can actually open the various epic panels side by side, and so might get kind of a mini roadmap view of what is going on across all of my teams. You can actually take these epics and stack rank them just as you do your stories. So you're seeing your epics in terms of most important to least important, and I can see the work that each of these teams is doing and the large scale features that they are working on, and again hover over those if I want to get an update on where the teams are. A few other things: if you are a designer or somebody that works on multiple teams or multiple projects at once, there is a My Work panel that you can open, And that will show me everything that's assigned to me across all of the projects that are in this workspace. So now I have a single to-do list, and I can view this by project, or I can view my work by state. So I can see which stories are waiting for acceptance, which stories are currently waiting to be delivered, which ones are in progress, and then which stories I have assigned to me that I haven't started yet. But again, that gives me that one consolidated view of work that's assigned to me so that I don't have to skip around to multiple projects just to get a single kind of list of what I'm currently working on. You can also open the ice boxes if we wanted to see um, kind of design work or future work that the teams may have and get visibility into that. But any of those panels that you can open up for the teams, you can open up in this workspace and view side by side. And then any of the search criteria that you can enter in an individual project, now we can do that search across all of the projects or all of the teams that are in that workspace in order to find that information all at once. So I hope this has given you a little bit more on how to use workspaces, and please be sure to check out our other tracker videos to learn even more.